Hey guys, this is Life in a Bottle, Season 2, Episode 37. This is the 2018 Pierre Girardin Bourgogne Eclat de Calcaire. Yep, lots going on there. Where are we? We're in France, and we're more specifically in Burgundy. We're in the Côte de Beaune, and specifically split between two different villages, Meursault, of which 80% of the fruit comes from Meursault, and 20% of the fruit comes from Pommard. So a couple different villages going into this Bourgogne Blanc. About Pierre. Pierre's a young gun. This kid is, he's 22 or 23 years old now. I met him last year in Wilton Center when he was launching his first vintage. This is his second vintage. But he's not new to the game. He's been working in the cellar since he was a young kid beside his dad. He comes from 13 generations of winemaking and grape growing. So think about that. Pretty historic, pretty epic lineage. But he now has his own label, and Eclat is what he refers to as his baby wine. It's a reference to the limestone that this wine is grown on. He is practicing organic. The wine is fermented using indigenous yeast and aged in a combination of barrel and stainless steel tank. But when we talk about barrel, we're talking really big barrels and generally pretty neutral barrels. He uses about 30% new oak of the barrels, throw in some steel tanks there, and that's just a very small percentage new oak. And the wine is absolutely screaming. His first vintage came out, and it felt like the greatest Meursault hack of all time. I wondered if his second vintage could ever live up to the first vintage. And I'm pleased to report it rivals the first vintage. This is remarkably consistent, super mineral. In the glass, definitely some tree fruits. Flinty, it's that like catgun, smoky river rock. I have some experience tasting some of the best producers in Meursault, and I can't help but be reminded of the greats here. This is Bourgogne Blanc, and it's priced like Bourgogne Blanc, but remember, 80% composition Meursault, and I think all of the hallmarks of the village really come through. Again, just like loaded with flintiness. There's definitely like a limey zest to it. It's super fresh. I have to believe that this, even though it's totally singing right now, I don't think it's even reached its pinnacle. I think it's going to get better over the next couple of years. There's something super rewarding about drinking a Bourgogne Blanc with, say, 3 to 5 years of bottle age. That it's about the best wine drinking experience that a $30 bill can deliver, I think. What to pair it with? I think immediately of like grilled lobster, prawns, all kinds of seafood really. Yeah, a little butter on that grilled lobster, and I think we really got something going. Man, hats off to the young gun. He keeps killing it. Thank you, Pierre. This is stunning.